This is also. I am moving on to round 2 of the TSL qualifiers. There were actually a few more games I wanted to do from round 1, but I already knew the results, so it wouldn't have been that good of a commentary. So anyway, the first game of the round 2 I'm gonna cast is Castro against KR. I'm very interested in this game. Castro is Peruvian, a very good player. I've actually played him a few times on IC Cup, and I have to say his ZVT at least is so irritating. He just always has so many units, doesn't play that type of ZVT where you just try to hold back barely until you get to the fire or anything. He just has a whole lot of units and a whole lot of expansions all the time. Anyway, this is KR from Lithuania. He's not very well known. Last season he made it to the round of 16, I believe. Yes, then he lost against Gosia, the Polish Zerg. But he's quite good, I guess. I haven't seen much of him, but he qualified for the... he ended up at, I don't know which place, but it was from number 13 to number 24. So that's a pretty good ranking, considering the competition in the later stage. Anyway, let's get to the game. KR is down here, Castro is right here. The map is Outsider, which is probably part of the reason we're seeing KR go for this one gate build. Castro went for a 12 pull, it looks like. Yeah, rather unusual. He's gonna go for a 3 hatch, I guess. I think he should have sent a drone already, if he wanted to take one of these mineral onlys. Yeah, there it is. Just a little bit late. We see he's got it in the correct direction with the overlord, so he's seeing exactly what KR is doing. Trying to be cutesy and prevent KR to get a good block on the ramp. Probably won't work though. You can't really see under that overlord, so, and you can't click under it, so it becomes pretty hard to place Zealot at the correct place in order to make a perfect wall against Zerglings. But he probably has anyway. We see Castro went for about 10 Zerglings, that's quite a bit. Now he's switching to drones. He's gonna be okay. He got his geyser, gonna start mining right now. And KR is going for a second gateway and Citadel of Adun, whatever. Now, considering he's mining as much gas as he is, he's probably got for sort of a fast Arcan and push with it, or just some DTs. He's not getting a third gateway or anything, so it's not gonna be any sort of a no-win. We see he has started speed. Forge. I think he could have delayed that forge a little bit. I mean, this army is gonna give him enough map control, I guess you can call it, to take his natural. And I think after starting the Nexus would have been a better time to start the Forge, because that's delaying him just a little bit. So we see 2 High Templar. Obviously no minerals, no gas for Storm yet, so he's just gonna make an Archon with them. I've seen Driven do this kind of an opening quite often. It's pretty good. And we see Castro has a Hydralisk then, got 2 Hydras, and he's pumping quite a few Zerglings right now. He might try to go for some sort of bust before KR was able to get enough cannons and defense in general. Zergling speed is gonna be finished soon, but I'm not sure if Castro should do this. I mean, this Archon and especially these DTs are gonna be very effective against Zerglings, no matter how much they are, as long as KR micros correctly. We'll see what happens now. He's moving out a little bit. Well, actually Castro is getting quite a few Zerglings. Maybe he's just preferring to make Zerglings over Sunkens at the moment. But I don't think this is a very good idea, because Sunkens and DTs are very effective against Zerglings in this sort of a situation, and not very effective against Sunkens, so I think he just should have gone for 3 or 4 Sunkens. Well, 3 would have been more than enough, in my opinion. So, yeah, he got rid of this stack. He lost quite a few Zerglings, but he's gonna have quite a few Zerglings left also. We see Castro going for Lurkers. I don't think KR should have attacked. He should have been happy with just taking the expansion and feeling safe. But I guess he didn't know there were so many Zerglings, so that's why he committed to this attack. Now these Lurkers are very effective against this sort of opening, because if KR doesn't have cannons in the exact perfect positions, which he doesn't right now, his Nexus might gonna get hit a little bit. We see no Robo started yet, which is very typical for this kind of game. And Castro is being a little bit too passive in my opinion. He could have got like a Lurker here and here and here and just shot at the Nexus. But I guess this Storm is gonna be pretty much on time. I mean, this Robo is gonna be on time, considering there will be Storm to defend before it. So yeah, Castro is just going for a bit of a contain. He's getting upgrades. He has a decent amount of drones in each base. Could have been a little more, to be honest, but it's still okay. He's getting more drones. 4 overlords started at the same time. Not sure quite about how necessary this is, since he already has another 15 food before he needs to build overlords, but I guess he's better at Zerg than me. So he's still hitting the Nexus, but with only 1 Lurker it ain't gonna fall down. KR did storm a little bit to get rid of some Lurkers before that. Got that one too. And Castro is actually making a little bit of a switch to mirrorless. abusing the lack of High Templar. I mean, the lack of energy of the High Templar. Now this Mutus might prove to be very effective, even though KR has been smart by putting out 2 cans in the main. This next is actually taking pretty heavy hits, but yeah, there's Observer. You should be able to break out with a few nice storms, and oh, 13 kills on that HT. But now the Mutalisks are gonna be effective. You really need at least 3 cans to defend against such sort of mute switch. I don't know how he plans to defend against it. Well, looks like he's gonna